All right, what up, swooshers? This your girl SWOOCH. I'm logging into SWOOCH-TV. Y'all, I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a little minute. I literally have not been here since like last year. Like the end of last year. Wasn't too bad. I've been posting. We've been posting, you guys. If you're a true follower, if you're a true swoosher, y'all should know that we've been trying to do things a little here and there. Just because we're not really posting or doing lives, we're really doing lives and videos, doesn't mean we're not swooshing. We're just swooshing in different ways. So, happy March though. It's a new month. Happy new month to everyone. I can't believe how much time is flying by. It's crazy. It literally, February just swooshed on by, and we're here. We're in March. We're almost in the middle of the year. Almost about to hit summer and all that. We're getting into spring, about to hit summer. It's crazy. But anyway, hey guys, thank you so much for just tuning in and logging in and still trying to keep up with us. Yes, I am super excited about today's show. We are starting, because it's March. I and this is something I was praying about too. I was like, God, I don't know exactly what should I or what type of interviewer should I have, even though all my past interviewers, thank you so much, you guys, for being able to be on the show in the past. But I was just like, this time around, I want to kind of, what's something that I haven't really gotten to do in a while. And that's when I got the revelation of March. We're celebrating Women's History Month. So it's perfect timing, guys. And I have some great guests that we're planning on having the show all this month, and everyone, just entrepreneurs, different artists, just whoever, whatever, possibly a chef. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but I'm super excited. Hi, I missed you guys. Hello, honeybee. Thank you for joining. But yes, this month is strictly for the ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you guys are welcome to join and swoosh in. Thank you, Vision Image. Shout out to you. But yes, we want to focus on the ladies because y'all, we're killing it. We're killing it. Like this, this time around, like just it's just such a beautiful thing to see how much women are rising up and using their voice and standing up and just not being afraid to just be who they are. And we just, doesn't matter if you're a mom, sister, daughter, grandma, auntie, cousin, whoever, like it's at the end of the day, we all need each other. We all need that support, no matter what area you're facing in your life, because it's hard. It's hard out here, y'all. Like it's like, I mean, without that support, especially from sisters and that sisterlyhood, and just from different women from different areas and different just backgrounds, like it's so important to have that. So and there's different ways that I like I said, for this month I wanted to have like a variety of different guests of the women that we're gonna have on this show. So you guys are probably used to us having just like specific type of artists, like just focused on music or just different entrepreneurship. I'm really we really want to just mix it in. You know, there's so much talent, and there's so much just I'm excited. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm not gonna say too much, but to kick off today's show, y'all, I have a super beautiful, like talented guest on this show. If you guys are familiar with the record label Reflection Music Group, this specific artist, let me make sure. Hi, thank you guys. Thank you again for joining in. Just in case you guys aren't on the, I'm gonna just put you on game real quick. This specific artist, I really love just the, what is it, how I say, this flow of this particular guest, of her music. We're gonna have a musical artist on the show. Like I said, she's from the Reflection Music Group label, and y'all, just hearing her music, it really just is rejuvenating. It's such a like chill vibe. She has this jazzy, just like classical vibe, just like ladies, this is the type of thing where you could just have a little bubble bath and sip on your wine, and lit your candle in your bathroom, or even in your room. Just have a little chill time to yourself. This is the type of music that she has. But I'm not gonna say too much, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just introduce her. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce Danielle APICELLA. Let's see, is she there? Sorry. Hi.
Hey.
Again. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much once again for being on the show. Like, I know your schedule could be a lot, but we're honored to have you on the show. It's such a blessing to have you. So tell us, Danielle APICELLA, tell the swooshers, who is Danielle APICELLA?
I am an artist based out of Long Island, New York. I am a very creative person. I have a lot of I hate introducing myself. Like this part, like I never know what to say. Like
But at least you're keeping it real. I love that already.
I just like never know what to say like about myself, like specifically when someone's like, "Who are you?" Like, oh, um yeah.
Just who, okay, outside of the music, like who is Danielle? Like what does Danielle do? Like how is Danielle with her friends and her family? Like that side of Danielle.
Got you. A very big family person. If anyone knows me, they know that my family is like the most important thing to me, and pretty much just like my best friends. Actually, when I just, yeah, I'm not gonna go into a full-on story right now, but it is really funny that my whole label learned this very, very fast,
Mm-hmm.
that my family is really important to me. When I got signed and Doc came to like meet my family to like present the contract and stuff. Oh, thank you, people. Yeah, my whole family kind of like ambushed. I told them, just mom and dad and sister. You
Uh-huh.
guys, because my sister still lived with us. I have 4 siblings, so yeah. But then everyone showed up and they were like interrogating him, and I was like, guys, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. But yeah, I'm a very big family person. I always have coffee in my hand.
Nice.
I like to read. I'm kind of a boring person. I'm like a homebody, like not I always ask God like why am I doing music? Like I feel like it's such a different lifestyle than like my lifestyle. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Be at like parties or like talking to people. Like I like talking to people, but like one on one, not in like group settings. Like it just make like I'm pretty introverted.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Even the way you just answered that, like just yes, like
Yeah.
that was funny. No, but seriously, like, is that? Do you think that's something that a lot of artists can relate to? Like they're the complete opposite of what they
Yeah.
show, like
I
in their music.
I feel like it's one or the other. Either an artist is super extroverted and like
Mm-hmm.
you can just be tell like that's why they're on stage. Like they're just
Mm.
and on and off stage. But
Mm-hmm.
then everyone else I feel like is just an introvert. Like
Wow.
I meet a lot of introverts in the music industry. I feel like just creatives in
Right.
general, more homebodies and like
Right.
at least from my experience, but
Right.
I don't think I'm alone in this.
No, no, you're not. You're not. So I totally get it. I would. What would you say? When did you realize like you wanted to start music?
um so I've been singing and actually writing songs since I was like 5, but I don't know. It was never like a specific moment where I was like, this is what I'm going to do with my life. It was more just like there was really no other option ever. Like that's just always what I felt like I would do because
Uh-huh.
it's what I loved. And like, I don't know. It just felt like everyone around me, like all like my family and friends, like knew this is what I was going to do. It was
Hmm.
like, I don't know, I guess like ordained by God, but I never really was like, okay, I'm going to become a singer songwriter. It just like happened very naturally.
Hmm.
Especially so in high school, I started to get homeschooled. I left public school.
Hmm.
Really, when I started to write more music and like really like started to, I don't know, realize like, oh, I can make money off this. Like this could be my career. So I started to do session singing, and then I come from a family of entrepreneurs. So like, my first job was like I was my own boss. Type.
Oh,
I
nice.
it wasn't like a great I was literally singing custom happy birthday songs for people. But
Funny. That's cute.
yeah, I actually made a it was pretty nice. But that led me to like meeting producers and then ended up
Nice.
oh, they could produce my song that I wrote and then it just like all happened really naturally.
Right, right, right. Um, I think I just seen a question. Do you mind if we take any questions?
Sure.
Platinum 1997. So they have a question. I have a question. Do you still do Christian music or just R&B?
I do both.
Nice.
My faith is the biggest part of my life. And it's the lens that I see like everything through, but not
Mhm.
everything is just going to be like a straight up gospel song.
Right, right,
Write about my experiences, about love, about friendships, just life in general, but everything is still like through the lens of my faith. So never
right,
just like
right,
forgetting that very important aspect of my life.
right, right, right. Yeah, because I mean, what would you would say? Because I was telling the audience like you have this classic, jazz, just chill vibe, like to where it's like you said, like you could tell it's a mix of both.
Hmm.
So like I think that's what really grabbed my attention because it's like, ooh, like anybody can can just vibe to this. You know what I mean? So that's what I think that's what really captivated like our attention about your music, and it's rated E for everyone. It seems like. So that's so I was like, ooh, like, okay, I can I can swoosh to this. Like I'm really feeling this. So yeah, I really love that about you. Oh, congratulations to you being part of the South by Southwest festival.
Thank
How do
you.
you feel about that?
I'm really excited. I so since yeah, I'll just say this on here, but this is my first performance.
Really?
Yeah, this is my first real performance. Like I sang at coffee shops and like I sang at my church. I've sang like I've been hired to sing at like weddings and stuff, but never a show like ever. So I'm very nervous.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
excited because it feels like the next step in my career. I knew like it was one of my plans this year to start performing. I just didn't know like South by Southwest was going to be my first performance.
Right. That's
Um,
big. That is big.
yeah, so I've just been like practicing and like making my set and stuff, and I'm really excited. I'm also just really excited to get to like meet other artists there and like a lot of people that I've known online for so long, but I've never been able to like connect with in person. So
Hmm.
it's just going to be like a really cool time. I'm really excited and dragging my sister with me who is me and she's kind of like dreading it, but I'm like, who else gets to do this, Christina?
Seriously. You need drag. Like, right. Like you get literally backstage access and right there.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Right, right. That's all good. I'm excited. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that for you. I'm sure it's well deserved. And which song will you, well, because you have your new single out,
Yes.
Cold. So is that the song you, well, tell us about the song first. Tell us about that single.
Yes. So Cold, I wrote, I feel like I wrote it so long ago. All this music that's been coming out, I wrote like it's been sitting, and I'm so excited
Mm,
that I finally share it with everyone.
right.
But Cold specifically was kind of the start of my journey. It was like written kind of the beginning of lockdown, and like one of my really close friends cut me out of her life, and I was just kind of like going through the motions of like realizing that I'm the type of person that sees the best in everybody, like all
Right, right.
to the point where people, like my close people, will be like, Danielle, like you're letting them walk all over you. Like you should like say something. Like that's not okay. Like that's not a friend. But I just hate cutting people. Like I don't know. I have a very big trouble with confrontation and like seeing the worst in people when they show it to me. So I kind of came face to face with like how my imagination in relationships has hurt me so many times because I always think they're a way better person than they are. Um, Not in like a mean sense, but it's just like
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
so. Yeah, that's basically what the song is about. It's about like taking people for what they actually are instead of like putting them on a pedestal or making them into something that they're not. Um, so that's what that song's about. But I'm actually don't think I'm performing that song at South by Southwest. I'm performing a song that's coming out on my EP that's coming out like very soon. Um,
Okay.
and then also a song that's actually dropping possibly the week of South by Southwest.
Nice.
So that's probably my set. But I'm still practicing cold, like just in case. I want to throw that.
Okay. Just to get right, right. That's so awesome. I'm so excited for you. Like that's what I said. It's kind of like an honor to like have you on the show. Like this is like your first this is gonna be your first show for you to be performing. And like I said, that's a big deal. Like
Yeah.
that is pretty big. Like for you to be like your first performance. So
Yeah, I'm very humbled by
yeah.
that.
For sure, for sure. I am too. Thank you guys. Let me say hi to everyone that's on that just joined. Thank you guys for joining us on Swoosh TV with Danielle. Thank you guys. C Simpson said to some music. Hey, new music on the horizon. Hey, right. Exactly, exactly. And if you guys have any more questions, please let us know. Just type it in and then we'll see if we can get you in there, get your questions asked, comments, all that good stuff. Uh, but yes, Danielle, um, as we were saying, yes, thank you again. Like I said, because even for you to, because I believe the festival is going to be in, is it Austin, Texas this
Mhm.
year? Yeah, so you're going to be
2 weeks.
right. Oh,
Yeah.
you're, say that again. You cut off for a second.
It's in 2-ish weeks, like a little more than 2 weeks.
Right, right. And you're based, are you based in New York right now or? Wow. This was like, I can't believe she's able to even do this interview because I know like she's gonna be like traveling and all that. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a big week. It'll be very
uh,
fun. I'm really excited about it.
we're excited for you. We're really looking forward to do for that. Do you have okay, so well besides that coming up, do you have anything else that you I know you said you're gonna have another single
Hmm.
coming out. I think someone had asked, I think if I missed it, I don't know, earlier, if you're gonna have your album coming up
Yes. Um,
anytime soon or
I have my first project coming out pretty soon. Hopefully in like the next few months. But
hmm
actually, these two singles are off of that. Um, so yeah, but not my like not a full length album yet. Still,
right, right.
but I'm dropping a lot of music this year, so just stay tuned. A lot of music.
Nice. Nice. Okay, okay. And then what's a message you want to share with the youth?
Okay, I wrote this down because
Good.
I know myself. So, yes. Don't chase a comfortable life because if you chase a comfortable life, you will not grow and learn, and you won't see your dreams come to fruition. And God is bigger than any of your doubts or your fears. This is something I've seen so much. Just if I could summarize like the last few years of my life, and especially like my teen years, I just was so fearful of everything. Like
Mm,
I would stop myself like every step of the way because I just was like, I'm not good enough, or like
mm,
not for me,
mm.
or just any fear that you could think of was in my mind. But every step of the way, God met me and showed me like, I'm way bigger than any of this, and if this is my plan for you, then like it will come to pass if you just trust me. So I guess just don't settle for being comfortable. Like being uncomfortable is uncomfortable, but it's really good. Like it's honestly good to grow. Um, and yeah, I am really, really grateful for all the moments that I've been uncomfortable the past few years, which was a lot.
Right.
Every time that happened, I grew so much more than
Yeah.
sitting in like my comfort place.
Right, right, right. Speaking of which, with COVID hitting, how did that affect you? Because I know that affected like a lot of artists and
Yeah.
how was that during that time?
Well, since I wasn't performing yet, it didn't
Mm-hmm.
really me in like that aspect at all.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, kind of grateful because I was gonna have to start performing like when it hit, kind of like
Oh,
it off a little more.
right, right.
Like that is another one of those fears I was telling you about.
Yeah.
But it also really stopped my creativity for a while, especially in the beginning. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be like great, I'm like stuck in the house. All I can do is really like make music. Like, what else am I gonna do? But
Mm-hmm.
I was so depressed in the beginning that I just really couldn't write music. Like, nothing was coming of it. But then actually, this whole project that's coming out, like you can literally see like the train of my thought through the whole lockdown
Right.
in my project. So I'm excited for that to get out there, but it definitely affected like my creative process. I was able to, in the later part of the lockdown, I started to like experiment a lot because I had time. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I really became a better writer because I was writing so much more and just with like experimenting with like different genres and like a bunch of stuff. So all the new stuff that's coming out and this year is like really fun and like a little different than everything I've released so far, but you can definitely see the growth aspect.
Awesome. Awesome. And do you think that that's what makes it easier when things, like you said, just like kind of get just uncomfortable, or do you find that like easier for you like to write, um, to come up with a song or lyrics or something? Because, being an artist basically is like almost like not almost, it's like being like a poet,
Yeah.
you know? So you just whatever comes to mind.
um
Or
I feel like it's weird because when I was younger, I
mm-hmm,
was upset about the littlest thing. I would run to my room and just write a song.
mm-hmm,
And as I got older, like I don't really do that as much anymore.
mm-hmm,
Kind of like my last, it's kind of like my, how I think through things now. I like
mm-hmm,
write a song and like figure it out, like what I'm actually thinking. Um,
mm-hmm,
but I don't really find myself able to write anymore when I'm really upset, which is weird.
mm.
Always how I used to write. I don't really like
Yeah.
that, but I
Mm-hmm.
myself like that. I feel like when I'm upset, that's like the birth of a concept, a song concept that I'll
Right.
run. But in the moment, I just kind of shut down and I like run away. I don't. I'm probably the least musician you will ever person you ever meet. Like I
Why why do you say that?
like half the time I just like I don't know if this is everybody, but half the time, like to be honest, I'm like, I don't want to do this. Like I don't do something else. I
Oh my God.
like it's so like I don't know. I put so much pressure on myself. Like I just run. Like I run like I want to just like if honestly my dream life would be like owning a coffee shop and like a book writer because I do that in my free time too. I write not
Oh,
so I would do
nice.
and I would love that. It's like behind the scenes, you know,
Right.
front of people. You don't have to
Right.
media like that. But another, my whole career is just one of those like uncomfortable places as for some reason. So you're growing.
You know what? You know why I'm laughing too? Because I appreciate the honesty. Like, I really appreciate the realness that's coming out of you, because I can totally relate. Like, literally, I was just talking this with my brother. I think it was just yesterday, and I was like, this is what I literally do. Like, I love to talk to people and all that and getting to know them. But even like it could be like just interviews or me just hosting and just being in that spotlight. And I'm like, oh my God. I don't know. Like, I feel the same way. I'm like, oh God, okay. Like,
Exactly.
do I really have to do this? And it's like God's like, yeah, because it's not about you, it's about them, it's about the people. Like, they need it, and I need it too, to be honest. And I always end up doing it, but I told her, I was like, I'm gonna complain, I'm gonna like, I'm just gonna just I have to get it out of my system. I have to like
Honestly, like God bless my parents and like specifically my mom for all of the times I just like vented to her right before like having to do something I don't want to do, which happens
right.
I'm like, Mom, I don't want to do this. And she just lets me talk through it. And the next day I'm like, of course I'm going to do this. Like,
Right. Right, right. Like, I can't say no. I'm not going to say no. This is just how I'm feeling at the moment. Oh my God, that is so funny.
I'm
I
glad.
literally was having the same conversation. I was just like, well, like I go through this all the time. Like, and then,
Tired
right,
every day.
right. And we're literally like, it's the same way. Like, this is not your first rodeo. Like, you're not new to this. Like, why are you making a scene? And it's not like you're doing that. You're having a conversation, or you're just hyping people up. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I know. Like, I'm gonna do it, but it's just I have to get it out.
Yeah,
So
that somehow. I just like my happy place is the studio, just by
mm,
myself, just writing. Like that I could do for the rest of my life.
be-
All the other stuff that comes with it, it's just a fight. It is a fight
the
every day.
pressure. But I mean, I could see, I see like just the the realness behind it, even through this interview. Like you're so awesome. Like you just don't get it. Like I really love your spirit, because it's like you're almost like my spirit animal, like too at the same time. Like my spirit twin, because it's like wow, like I could so relate to you. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to you too, different artists, people that has to be in the limelight,
Mm,
like you just never know what people have to face behind the scenes.
mm.
And but your music, like it just even in your music, it's like like I said, you could feel that realness behind it. It's just genuine, and it's just like you're not trying too hard. You're just you could feel just that flow and that love, and just like I said, that realness, just you as Danielle,
Thank
which I'm sure everyone else can really appreciate that. Sorry, I know that was like loud. But
you.
but yeah, I am speaking of which, I do want to I want to play a little game before we end. Well, first of all, let me say thank you again to everyone that has that's joined. I see Simpson's been saying a lot. Top notch parents for sure.
That's
Hope
Christian.
for you. Oh, Christian. Okay. Jalen Robinson, the spirit of the living God. Yes. Hey, Danielle. Oh, had to come and support. Danielle, the support.
That was
Yes, the support is here. Thank you guys for joining in, for tuning in. Um, so the game for swoosh, real quick. So here's the thing with swoosh. We have swoosh terms. Um, so basically we use word, so there's swoosh, the word SWOOCH, and we like to add on just it's like that prefix and suffix. Is it suffix? Oh my god, you guys kids stay in school. Like just the second part of the word to add to join with swoosh. So um okay, just like okay, for example, I just said swoosh game, right?
mm-hmm.
Clearly you know what that is. Like I just said, we're going to play a little game, a little swoosh game. It's just using context clues of how I say it, and when I'm using it. So I just want to see if you can get an idea of what word I'm gonna just write down real quick, and you tell me what you think it means.
Okay.
Okay. So just real quick, I just want to see, and I'm gonna give you a clue. It's what I've been saying about you, throughout this whole interview. It should be pretty easy. I don't know, my handwriting is kind of weird, but okay. So this is SWOOCH-a-real. You see it?
Yes.
SWOOCH-a-real. Okay, so what do you think SWOOCH-a-real means?
Um,
Remember the clue? I said I've been telling you.
I just need one more cup of coffee.
One more. just take. Let's just take the word swoosh out, and then.
So just, being real.
Ding, ding, ding.
Being you.
That's all it is. That's all you're doing is you being you. You keeping it real with the people. You're literally just, and as I told you before we started the show, we're literally just having a conversation, which I completely appreciate about you, because this is the side of Danielle that I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't know about, and they're seeing it. You keeping it swoosh-a-real. Swoosh-a-real.
Everyone gets to see how awkward I am.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. I love it. I love to see it. Like, it's better than that than, just pretending to be someone you're not.
Very true.
You know what I mean? So, Danielle, thank you so, so much again. Like, he said, wow, we're learning a whole new language today. Right. SWOOCH-a-real. Keep that in mind, you guys. Keeping it real. SWOOCH-a-real. Not in any Insta 262. I sent it so many messages to you. She's on here, guys. Like, we got her. We know she's a busy girl, but we got her on the show. So, and like I said, thank you so much again, Danielle. Like, you are so awesome. I really appreciate just your heart and your spirit for just being you and just sharing that with us. It's such an honor. It's such a privilege. And she is beautiful. Like, we really appreciate that. Inside and out, it just shows, it glows, and we really love that. How can they keep up with you in your music and everything that you're doing?
I am probably most active on Instagram. Okay. It's just my name, Danielle APICELLA. I'm also fairly active on Twitter when I know what to say. Most of the time, I don't know what to say on there, but okay. I'll be posting more on TikTok and YouTube, the bane of my existence, but I'm going to work on that these coming months.
Same.
So
right,
probably look at those things and I'll be a little more active on there than I am currently. But if you really want to know like what's going on right now, Instagram is the way to go.
It's the thing.
It's a thing.
It's the thing to go to. All righty. All right, you guys, thank you. And your website. Don't you have a website, Danielle?
I do, which I need to update. Thank you for reminding me. I do have a website. It's just Danielle APICELLA.
Danielle APICELLA. We got it.
Yes.
Okay. And we'll repost that and share that with everyone so they can keep that updated with you. Well, once again, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, we love you. We got to have you back on the show. Don't forget us once you get bigger. And I'm telling you, like, I know I could see it, like, just because, like I said, just because of just you being you, there's a lot of yous out there, but they're not as bold. You say you're introverted, but look what you're doing. Like, like I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that. I know I do. So you're gonna go far. Just know that. It's real, being a swoosh star and all. And swooshing and yeah, you'll catch all that later.
Thank you.
But yes, thank you again. Thank you everyone else for joining in, you guys. This is your girl Esther L with Danielle APICELLA. Make sure you keep up with her. Check out her latest single, Cold,
Yeah.
y'all, and make sure y'all look out for her being on South by Southwest. I always almost like mess that up. Like South by Southwest performance, you guys. Congratulations on that again. You
Thanks.
guys, it's your girl Esther L signing out. Danielle APICELLA, swooshes.
Bye.
Bye.